Warm greetings and a very good evening. Welcome to this curtain raiser press conference of the 53rd edition of Asia's oldest film festival, the IFFI, which begins from 20th and it will be held till 28th November. We are joined on the dais by MD and FDC Festival Director Shri Ravin Bakarji, Ms. Shwetika Sachan, CEO ESG, Mrs. Monideepa Mukherjee, DG West Zone Press Information Bureau, and we start first with the presentation of MD NFDC, and then we can have questions. And just a few lines about PIB, we'll be mentioning it later on after your presentation.
Sure. Can you put the laptop on the corner so that I can see?
You can hold it there, but then they will not be able to see.
Or you keep it, I'll see in the screen.
You have the hand.
Take.
So you speak from this, he will change the.
Yeah,
He will change the slide.
Yes.
yeah.
Balaji, you change the slide.
Hi, good evening, everyone. May I seek your attention, please? So I'll be briefly giving an overview of the 53rd International Film Festival Goa. It more or less covers all the finer details of the festival. So if we go by the opening and closing, next slide, please. Yeah, so the opening film is the Elma on Oscar. It's an Australian film, and it will be shown on 20th of November at 3 o'clock from 2 to 2:30. Sorry, from 2:30. 2 to 2:30 there is an red carpet of the film, and from 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. the screening of the film will be there. Then the Midfest film is The Fixation. It's a German film, Germany and Canada united. It's a co-production of three countries basically. Then the closing film is The Perfect Number, which is a Polish film, which will be showcased on 28th of November at the same time at 2:30 p.m. So one of the most important component of the film festival is the Lifetime Achievement Award, Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award, which will be conferred to Mr. Carlos Sora. He is an eminent filmmaker of Spain, and he's 90-year-old, and he has been conferred with this award. So this is the schedule of the opening and the closing ceremony, which I have already shared with you, and it will be held in the Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Indoor Stadium. Next slide. So this is the brief entry of the stadium. So you will be entering from that green part area, and the media corner is being created over at the end. If you can see it, it's just for your guidance. So media will be stationed over here, and the celebrities and they all will be coming. The media will also be stationed at the outside. That will be the EMA's media part, and then he will stand. That person, which can be an indicative person, has been shown who is standing. So there the celebrities will be standing, and the media can interact with them. Beyond this point, there will be no access to the media. So my humble request is all may kindly take note of it, so that there is no sort of confusion prevailing at the time of the ceremony. Because from there onwards the celebrities will be going inside. That's the path for that. Next. Next. So Indian Panorama is one of the most talked about sections where the celebrated Indian films are being shown, which are being chosen by an eminent jury. So total of 339 feature films in 23 different languages and dialects have been chosen this time, and language wise bifurcation you can see on the screen. Next please. So there are non-feature films also, out of which 248 feature films are there in 24 different languages and dialects, and this is the bifurcation which is being shown on the screen. And about this selection, already we have issued a press release by the PIB on 22nd of October. And out of this, 25 feature films and 19 non-feature films are the official selection of the Indian Panorama, and the list is also being shown. Next slide, please. Next. So these are the official selections of the Indian Panorama. As you can see, a lot of popular films are also a part of this, including from the south, Jai Bhim, then the Khudiram Boss from Telugu, Kashmir Files, RRR, Dharamveer is a Marathi film. Next slide. These are the non-feature films, which are the official entries for the Indian Panorama. So now we'll go to the other important Indian sections. Dada Saab Phalke Award winner this year, Asha Parekh ji. So in fact, we approached her and to requested her to, convey and reveal the best three films from her side. So she advised these are the three films which can be showcased in this special section. Now, Manipuri cinema is also completing 50 years this year, so we want to celebrate the Manipuri cinema, and we have chosen five films from Manipur, and we have invited the directors of the films to be a part of this festival, and we will be showcasing all these films as in separate curated section in the IFFI. There are other special screenings also. Uh, Chelo Show, the last film show, which is the official nominated Oscar entry this year, so that will also be showcased. India Lockdown is another film made on the subject of lockdown from Madhur Bhandarkar that will also be a part of special screening. Then Indian restored classics, as you people all are aware, the National Film Heritage Mission is one of the biggest mission for the restoration and digitization of the old classics. In fact, India is sending all these restored films in the various international film festivals also. In the Venice, Toronto, and Cannes also, a few of our films were shown as a restored classics, and they were very talked about with the kind of quality of restoration. So these 4K restored films, five films will also be showcased in the IFFI this time. Another important section is the homages section, in which the departed souls we choose one of their best film or the most popular films. So these are the personalities, and these are the films which we have proposed to be screened in the IFFI during this year, which includes Mr. Pandit Birju Mara, Lata Mangeshkar, and the entire list is there. The international jury is the most important part for any film festival, and we have given a lot of focus in choosing the chairperson as well as the other eminent filmmakers to be part of this international jury. Mr. Nadav Lipit from Israel, he is the chairperson of this jury. The Jinko Goto, she is an eminent filmmaker from USA. Mr. Pascal Chauvins, he is a French renowned editor. Mr. Javier Angulo from Spain, and Sudipto Senji is an Indian member in this international jury. So, if we talk about the total international selections, total film schedule for screenings are 183, and you will be glad to know that among these 183, more than 30% of the film from are from the women filmmakers. That's the biggest thing which we have noticed in this section also. And these are the different components under the international sections. The bifurcation is already being at the screen. So, country focus, the France, as we have already declared, will be the country focus this year, and they have given us eight of their most popular films, which will be showcased during the IFFI. There is a special curated package of educational films, documentary films, which is called as Intergrade. So, 10 films are in this section also. UNICEF has also kind of requested for six films to be showcased where the subject will be pertaining to children's. So that will also be another added package in this EFI. Four important animation films will be there, and then also as per the request of the audience, we have kept four horror films also to be part of this international film festival. The gala premiers has been introduced this time, first time in IFFI. we kind of felt the need of this gala premiere to bring a more star-studded presence in the IFFI. On a daily basis, we have kept in some special screenings and the India premiere or the world premieres of the few popular films. This is the list you can see, and as well as we have invited the OTT players also to kind of premiere their few of the popular web series. Like Netflix is coming up with the Fauda season 4, which is much awaited season. Then Khaki is in from another major OTT player. So these are the list. Vadandi is also from G. It's an another series. Now we talk about the master classes, which is being much awaited by the cinephiles and the film students also. So we have kind of done every possible efforts to invite the most talked about personalities who are kind of masters of their subjects, and this is the various topics I have been shown, and these are the masters who will be taking these classes. And in addition to that, there will be an important in conversation sessions being planned in the EP, where different eminent filmmakers, including Mr. Balki, Anand Rai, Kabir Khan, and all these popular filmmakers, Mr. Mani Ratnam, and they all will be uh, discussing the cinema. And if you talk about the celebrities' presence, yes, this time it will be quite big, and more than 118 international film celebrities and more than 221 Indian film celebrities have so far confirmed to be in part of IFFI. Next is the 75 Creative Minds of Tomorrow. You know, this is the brainchild of our Honorable Minister of Information Broadcasting, Shri Anurag Thakurji. This section was introduced in the last IFFI edition, where the entries are invited throughout the country to choose the 75 creative minds, and in which the categories of applications are being invited into different aspects of filmmaking. These are the few filmmaking aspects: acting, animation, VFX, playback, script writing, and all these things. The judging is being done by the grand jury. The results has already been announced. It is available in the public domain. Shorts TV we have roped in as an our programming partner. This time, this being the 53rd edition, so we will be giving a 53-hour challenge to the filmmakers. From 21st, probably we'll give that 53-hour challenge. Uh, can somebody tell this kind of disturbance is coming from that side? So sorry. So we'll be giving them 53-hour challenge to make this film. And the Shorts TV UK, as you know, it's known for showcasing the award-winning documentaries on their platforms. So probably they will mentor the teams, and then this challenge will be met, and these films will be showcased on their platforms also. Including, we have requested YouTube also to be a part of this. Their influencers will also be hand-holding the teams, and then they will be guiding also, so that a world-class product comes out of these 75 creative mind. And believe me, this will be an wonderful opportunity to these young budding, kind of enthusiasts in the who are enthusiasm whose enthusiasm will take them in a long way in this media and entertainment sector. We have tied up with an NGO where the behind the scenes will be showcased to 25,000 schools, which will be reaching to more than 2 crore students, so that they can get fascinated with the filmmaking and the entire process, and they can choose this as in their preferred career. UNICEF will also be a partner in this, and then they have, as I already told, they will be bringing some children's subjected film into this. Another important part was one contest which was one and one only Ray. You know, in the International Film Festival, Honorable Minister and is in the process of gives the souvenirs to the international celebrities and the various other celebrities. So we thought of a unique idea. Ki let's involve the creative brilliance of our country into making this souvenir. So we kind of opened this contest in which Satyajit Ray's film was shown, and they should come out with then their ideas of the poster of those particular films. So we have chosen three award-winning posters, and out of it we'll have carved out a collage of all these three award-winning films, which will be handed over to the dignitaries. And it has really come out well. And on the top 75 entries will be displayed in the film mile, which will be set up by the government of Goa, the festival mile. So now I'll talk about the Film Bazaar. Film Bazaar is an basically a market where the serious business happens in the international film festival, where all the international buyers, the sales agents, they come and they pitch their films, and they both they in fact buy some films. And we have a work in progress lab also into it. We have screenwriters lab, where the young filmmakers are being kind of mentored with the international filmmakers as well as the domestic filmmakers. So these are the important components. Script writers lab, screenwriters lab. Sorry, is it's the important part of this film bazaar. Then co-production market, where the various filmmakers come. This time we will have projects from 11 countries, which will be pitching for an sort of probable partners as in co-production in 11 languages, including the British Film Institutes, the French filmmakers, the Russian filmmakers. They all will be pitching their films over there. Viewing room is an opportunity which gives to the filmmakers to showcase their films, where the serious buyers, they go in the viewing rooms and they see the films and accordingly uh, go for the transaction deals, if any. Work in progress lab, basically the films which are not complete, where we call the popular filmmakers and the mentors to kind of guide the filmmakers whose films are in process of making, so that they can get benefited by their guidance and they can complete the film in a more tactful way and more appealing way. Uh, then 16th edition, there are other important components like market screening is there, in which we have chosen three theaters where 50 slots have been booked to showcase various films from different countries. Knowledge series is a kind of component in Film Bazaar, which is equivalent to the masterclasses in conversation session as in the festival venue. So in knowledge series, we keep various sessions like in AVGC. AVGC is animation, virtual gaming, and comic, which is the most rising sector in media and entertainment economy of India. There will be a master classes on the restoration of the films, OTT platforms. Book adaptation is an important part. I noticed when in the Venice Film Festival, their book adaptation program is very popular. So we also thought of inviting the publishers from the country as well as from the other countries to be a part of this, so that they can pitch their novels based on which the films can be made. So it will be a win-win situation for the filmmakers also and for the authors also who can pitch their films. So more than 30 publishers have so far confirmed to be part of this book to box office pavilion. There will be another student workshop where the students of the Whistling Woods and other institutes will be coming, and we will be mentoring them and we'll be taking sessions for them. Next. So these are the publications who have sort of confirmed their presence to be part of book to box office pavilion. As you can see, they are from India also and from other countries also. So this time, Honorable Minister also wanted to scale up the festival, so he came up with an idea of setting the pavilion. So the Goa government was kind enough to offer us a place near the promenade adjacent to the Marriott Hotel, where we have set up 50 pavilions, in which we will be having the 75 creative minds. Different countries will also be showcasing, and Russia, France, Dubai, they all have come forward to set up their pavilion. In addition to that, various states, more than 12 states, have also shown interest, so they will be setting up their pavilions. And the other media and entertainment units, including the Invest India, Startup India, and all, they will be showcasing their work. And the Film Facilitation Office, the National Film Archives of India, so they all will be showing their important projects being undertaken by them. Next. This is another important part introduced first time, the film technology exhibition. As you can see, a big hangar has come up in the Kampal ground, where the major media and entertainment equipment manufacturers have been invited, and this has been done in association with Film and Television Training Institute (FTI) Pune. So they have invited all these big manufacturers. So they will be showcasing their products over there, their technologies over there. So it's a good opportunity for the enthusiasts and the cinephiles to go and have a look how the films are being shoot, what are the kind of equipments being used. This will be a good experience. And along with that hangar, Ministry of Ayush will also be setting up their hangar. They will be the official wellness partner of the festival. So they will be showing different, in homeopathy and other themes of the medicine they will be showcasing, which were the rich traditional therapies used in the India for a long time. Plus, they will be demonstrating yoga also and a lot of things which can fascinate the the international filmmakers also and the international delegations. If you talk about the other attractions at the IFFI, as I have mentioned, there will be gala premiere, and this red carpet also will be first time. So earlier, what happened ki the red carpet used to happen in half an hour or so in a lump sum, in one particular duration. It has nothing to do with it. This time we have planned ki before the screening of the film, the star cast will be walking the red carpet. So we have scheduled the gala premieres accordingly on a daily basis. There will be two or three important premieres and red carpet walks in the entire layout of the red carpet has been changed. You can see it will be L-shaped. People can very well see. Otherwise, earlier it was from the front, and then they have to go inside, and it was not a very kind of preferred walkway by the celebrities. So this time we will be creating a separate media corner also, so people all can kind of cover the entire red carpet. So this I already mentioned that the Goa government will also be have come forward to put up many like Carnival, Chikumotsav and other things which the CEO ESG Swetika will briefly explain you and share you the details of that. Next, one of the important aspect is the FTI will be conducting smartphone filmmaking for individuals who are suffering from autism. So there was always a request that the differently abled peoples are kind of neglected. So we have kept special two workshops for them. One who are on the wheelchair, a acting course for the individuals who are on wheelchair, and the other who are suffering from autism. The smartphone filmmaking is becoming very popular. So FTI with their expert have sort of conducted this. Will be held in the venue in the INOX venue there itself. Then CBC will also organize with the Association of Ministry of Culture and exhibition on Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. They will be showcasing the basically the connect between the patriotism and the films and the country. So that will be a big attraction. So it will be near the exhibition venue only, where there will be three basically tech exhibition will be there. Then the Ministry of Ayush exhibition, and along with that, this exhibition on Ekam will be there. So these were the few important components of the festival, which I have already shared. Now I'll be requesting Swetika to share the few other important attractions which the Goa government is coming forward for this EFI. Thank you.
Good evening. I think Sir has covered most of the points in very minute details. We should not leave much scope for further questions, I guess. But from the ESG side, as everybody is aware that we are responsible for providing all the supporting infrastructure and other support system for successful conduct of IFFI. This year, in addition to what has already been briefed by Sir, we are also curating. Special masterclass for Goan filmmakers. These masterclasses will be organized from 23rd to 26th in Taj Vivanta. These will be on various aspects of filmmaking. The exact details will be disclosed very soon. In addition to this, we'll also be showcasing, screening seven non-feature films from in the Goan film premiere section. These non-feature films are these Before I Sleep, The White Shirt, Wine Chimes, The White Dream, Goy Swatantrache Humkan, Nimnya Disak. So these seven films have been shortlisted from total entries, 10 entries that were received in this section. There was a jury of three members comprising of Sri Vinod Ganantra, Imo Singh, Pampali Sandeep Kumar. So these movies will also be screened in addition to the films that Sarah has already briefed about. We will also have much more to offer in this IFFI, not only for the delegates, but also for the public, for the tourists. We are bringing back the Festival Mile, which will be starting from the Kala Academy sidewalk to the ESG premises. This will contain a lot of fascinating art installations, selfie points, food stalls, etc. We will also be doing the entertainment zone, which will be set up at Bhagwan Mahavir Children's Park and the Art Park. The entertainment zone will have much to offer for both children. There'll be an amusement zone, as well as to the other delegates and non-delegates. We will also have live performances, art installations, food stalls, beverage stalls, etc. We will also, this is the first set we are doing. We will be showing the glimpses of the carnival, the very popular carnival and Chigmotsav parade on 26th and 27th November from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. opposite the old GMC premise. So this we have added mainly for the delegates that come from all over the country as well as from outside the country who are not unable to attend these very popular, colorful festivals from Goa. We also have a Goa Heritage Festival, which is being organized at Dr. F. L. Gomes Garden in Kampal. This is being done in association with the CII, and they have also curated the best of Goan talent. And this particular festival will also have some food stalls, some entertainment, etc. And then we'll be having open air screenings at three locations at Joggers Park in Altino, Ravindra Bhavan Margao, and Miramar Beach. And this will also cater to a lot of tourists and the Goan cinephiles. And the schedules for both the open screening and other activities will be again out soon, so that public, we'll be showing a lot of popular Bollywood and Marathi movies as well in this section. So that is all from my side.
Just
Also, you want to say?
We are also partnering with UFO for doing the moving screenings. This is particularly curated for the rural population, where the caravans will be moving in and around the hinterland of Goa, showcasing a lot of popular Marathi and Konkani movies, as well as Hindi popular movies. So that is, thank you so much. That's all.
a brief about the PIB activities being undertaken during the festival. As you all know, PIB is doing its best this time also to come out with creatively engaging and inspiring communication. And apart from the media facilitation part, which includes accreditations, to give you a number, so far we have got 515 registrations, and out of which 417 applications have been processed. And we have started, in fact, I was told by the local office that it has already begun. So it's a very early beginning to for distribution of the passes also, so that media doesn't have any problem. We'll be having multimedia press releases. Apart from all the press releases would be in Hindi, apart from English, in Urdu and other regional languages also, which will be done by all the regional and branch offices of the Press Information Bureau. And all the press conferences would be live streamed on YouTube channel also. And a festival newsletter, IFFI Lloyd, which began last year, would also continue this time also. And in case of any problems, we have our local officer, Mr. Gautam. You can always contact him. Thank you. Now
Uh,
we can have the question answer session.
just one important
Yeah.
announcement, ma'am. The opening and closing ceremony has been given to the event management company, and the broadcast right of the ceremonies are with them. And so my request will be कि media will be allowed to cover the initial part of the ceremony, where the official speeches and the other felicitation will be there. So
Correct.
after that, the especially the media with the who will be into the
Message.
videography and all sort of things, that will not be permitted. So my humble request is, may all you may kindly take note of that, so at the last moment there should not be any confusion or any sort of embarrassment with anyone. And also this time there is an virtual IFFI will also be there, where you can register virtually and you can access the master classes and other sessions, and the opening and closing ceremony, also a bit of recording that also can be accessed. So that provision has already been on the IFFI website, so you can visit the iffigoa.org, and all the details are also available on that. Thank you.
Now we can have the questions, please.
Uh-huh.
Can I take up the that delicate question? So approximately we have, as of this morning, about 5,949 delegates have registered, and hopefully, the way things are going, we're expecting about 7,000 delegates and other invited delegates. Yes, I think it was shown in the PPT, but just in the opening ceremony. Sir, you would
In
want
the
to take
opening
this?
ceremony, a lot of celebrities will be coming. Ajay Devgan has confirmed, and there will be performances of Varun Dhawan, Kartik Aaryan, Sara Ali Khan will also be performing. Then Christine Tressa will be from South; she will be there. Amrita Khanvilkar, she is Marathi known, they all will be. Then a lot of other stars presence will also be there. Pankaj Tripathi has so far confirmed. Then Mr. Prabhu Deva has confirmed. Sunil Shetty has confirmed. And in the closing ceremony also a lot of people will be there. As of their travel plan are yet to finalize. Mostly Jackie Shroff has confirmed, and in the opening Mr. Manoj Vajpayee will be also be there. So these are the few names which I recall immediately. Otherwise, we will share an official list also who will be coming, whose travel plan has reached to us so far. But these, whatever I have revealed, they have been confirmed so far. There is no chief guest sort of thing this time. We will be conferring the Lifetime Achievement Award in the opening ceremony, but there is no official chief guest. As far as the protocol is concerned, Governor of Goa, Honorable Governor, he will be the highest dignitary present, and the Honorable Minister will be there. So no official chief guest will be there. Definitely, we will be celebrating the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. That would be the theme. Plus, certain performance will be on our armed forces, saluting the armed forces and the saluting the other forces. So the performance by the various sectors will be primarily based on them, few of them also. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So budget, we primarily we send our estimate to the ministry. As far as I'm talking, the part of the Ministry of Information Broadcasting. So we send them an estimate for the film bazaar and for the IFFI, and which I am aware that if required we may send a revised estimate also. So the budget, as of now, I would not be in a position to share you the exact amount of the budget which will be incurred. So the guest list keep on increasing, certain flights and everything, but more or less, uh, we have asked so far if you include the film bazaar and this, so it will be around 40 cr, which we have sent in our primarily estimate of the Ministry of INB. But as I say, it will not be the firm figure. It may vary. It may go down also if there are any savings. We can also sort of depend on that. The final accounting will be done.
So I think if anybody's interested, so the government of Goa has been earmarking close to around an expenditure for the past average 3 years have been around 17 crores. Inaugural is at 5 p.m. Yeah. Yeah. So it has been around 17 crores. This year, looking at the grand scale of IFFI, we would expect an escalation maybe of 25%. But an exact figure, like Sir said, it's very difficult to arrive at this stage. And we'll be disclosing it once all the expenditure has been incurred. Yes. Yeah.
This includes the film
17
bazaar
plus a
part also.
25% escalation that we're taking because of again that we have magnified the scale of IFFI this year. Yeah, that's a very valid question, and this has been I think, a regular kind of an issue with Goa being a old city, etc. But this year we have taken several meetings with the traffic, the SP, and as well as the IG sir, and they have made a traffic plan. Very shortly, we will be coming up with advisories. We've also decided that routes which might be congested, we'll also notify on the MyIFI app. We will also issue advisories on radio and the local media so as to inform the number one public who is not visiting the festival to avoid certain routes so that traffic can be maintained. We've also made sure that since the festival mile is a very important frequenting place for both delegates and non-delegates, so we have tried to barricade the sidewalk so that nobody can cross the road from in between, which would also lead to an added nuisance because a lot of people would want to cross on the other side. So all these points, finer points, we have tried to fix this year, and very shortly we'll be coming out with the travel.
The person who just I just want to clarify, the person who was just asking about the roughly estimates. A lot of things we are able to raise the money from sponsorships also. Then we get the money from some delegates registrations also. This time the cost is being escalated because of the setting of the additional pavilions, which has been a first time activity plus the additional. So exact the quantum of the expense will be worked out once the entire all the components will be worked once the IFI will be over. So my request will be, don't put any sort of inflated or that kind of figure in your coverages, please. नहीं, बजट में तो ऐसा है कि नहीं, व्हाट एग्जैक्टली यू वांट टू नो? Opening and closing ceremony, the event management company is the Witchcraft Entertainment Limited, which has got the rights. How many are registered virtually? These are 5,400. No, these are the
No, no,
physical
they're the
registrations.
actual delegates
These are
that
the
would
actual
want.
registrations.
So virtually, we don't have any particular registration process. Anybody can, I think, view sir, they can access the content that is virtually available for certain
No, no,
programs.
virtually they have to get registered also.
Okay.
There are two packages. One is for the general and one for the students. So
But
there
the
is no.
entire festival is not on the virtual mode. Like earlier, we used to do the entire.
But the screenings will, they will not be able to access the major screenings. The
Yes.
only the master classes, the sessions, and a few little bit tidbits of the opening and closing ceremony they can access from that. Please. जी जी जी. Yes, 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 definitely. We will be deploying the buses around the corner. Yes, we have taken this demand as in special care this time, so that Pavarim, the another location, is not getting neglected. We have received a sort of kind of grievances last time also. That location is a bit of neglected by not properly deploying the buses and the means of transport to go over there. So this time we have taken a special care of that, and all the facilities, the media interaction wall, and the other delegates, so that they get the equal kind of opportunities and facilities over there also. That will be ensured. Total number of screenings are what is the exact? It's 180 in the international section, and then around 282 in the Indian panorama section, and few of the other components also. So it will be go around more than 500. देखिए, the bifurcation I have already shared with you. I do not remember the language wise, but I can share you the PPT with you. You can note it down how many Konkani languages are there. But as Swetika mentioned, we are also tied up with the UFO, where the caravans will be moving around in the villages and the nearby districts also, in which the movies will be shown. The popular Konkani movies are also part of that package also. And in this section, you can get the presentation details, in which you can chalk out and cover out what exactly are the number of Konkani language movies.
So the film guide is as of now available on the myfi.org, and anybody can visit and see the entire gamut of movies that have been shortlisted basically.
Yeah, I was talking about this international section. Yes. Yes. जी. There are plenty of Korean movies also. Who told you there are no South Korean movies? Yeah, they are there. They are in fact the most popular content among the Indians now. Even you talk about the movies or the web series from the South Korea, they are hugely popular. And we have a very friendly and coordinated and close association with the Busan Film Festival also, which is one of the popular film festival of the Korea. So we have the movies of the Korean movies also. Because limelight में तो because the country of focus was France. नहीं देखिए, France is the country of focus. We reciprocated with our gesture because they made us a country of honors in the Cannes Film Festival. So France is being talked about. Ma'am, as of now, I may not be remembering the number, but I can share you the details of the other 180 films in which you can find out. And Busan being just held in prior to the Goa festival, so they are not able to kind of big presence in the Goa. But we had a very cordial relation with the Busan Film Festivals, and we have few of the important films, award-winning films from that festival also. Mhm.
that why don't we broadcast films from different countries as well as India, sharing the same issue, same subject matter, and then see how the audience reciprocates in the movie, and how the actual idea really promulgates to the people of people around.
Hey, this sounds quite appealing, but practically it is very difficult.
Right.
There may not be a movie who is talking totally for the entire duration about one subject. It's
I
very difficult.
understand.
This idea is very good, and this theme is also very good. You can kind of, social awareness could be a topic, but that would be very broader. In that, there will be different subject. So, if you talk about the gender equality, yes, there may be movie, but then the subject and the storytelling might not be in a kind of vis-a-vis. You can compare the two movies or sort of this thing. So, so practically there will be a lot of
See, please
difficulties.
put your mind on it. Please do.
No, it's a good suggestion. We will think about it definitely.
How is ticket booking for this time?
Ma'am, it's
I
very
we
difficult to
don't have that
bifurcate.
bifurcation. Yes.
We gave you the figure of the Indian delegates as well as the international delegates, and out of which figuring it out to the go. I don't think there is any mechanism available
I
to
don't think so.
figure it out.
That kind of
As of now, I am not having any such figures, but then we have to run this query in the database. We can let you know.
yes. If you're particularly interested, we can come up with this
So,
number.
how is the ticket booking for this?
Ticket booking, the mobile app has already been in functional.
Same
Plus,
as
yeah, same. The same process will be followed. There is no change in the ticket booking process this time.
on counter it will be there.
Whatever provision was earlier, the same provision are going to continue this year also.
तो कितना परसेंट काम कंप्लीट हो चुका है अभी तक? क्योंकि बहुत सारा काम अभी भी
हम तो ऐसा है ना कि till the opening ceremony start, the work will be going on, and it's very difficult to quantify the percentage of the work की 90% हो गया 99. So yes, we are on track. The work is on track. We would be able to finish it off well within the
I mean,
reasonable time.
are there any concerns of you? But I personally feel that I think we are quite ahead only, and the stipulated dates have all been adhered to with regards to even the decor, etc. It's going on in full swing, I'd say. Even for opening and closing, the work is going on in full swing.
This time we ourselves has taken a lot of challenges. The promenade work is still going on where we are setting up the pavilions. So a lot of new things are being added up. Yes, it's a big challenge, but hopefully we will be able to meet it up.
एनएफसी विल डू फिल्म फेस्टिवल इन फिल्म बाजार तो हमें अलग से रजिस्ट्रेशन करना है
Yeah, the Film Bazaar delegate registration is entirely different. It's available on the website. So it has different kind of access. It is more into if you are commercially oriented or business minded sort of thinking, or that serves that purpose in fact.
फर्स्ट टाइम एनएफसी के पास ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का मीडिया
नहीं NFDC ने past में भी किया है. It's not first time because all the media units are being merged into NFDC. The Directorate of Film Festival, which used to handle earlier, is being merged with NFDC. So obviously, it has to be undertaken by NFDC.
Are there any Oscar winners coming here?
Oscar winners, definitely few
They
of.
are actors or
There is a
whether
master class within Mark Oscar. What is his name? So there are few. Yes, you would be able to kind of benefited from their experience. One of them is taking a master class also. And then few films are also the Oscar award winning films are also there in this. Yeah.
सर हर साल जो डेलीगेट्स होते हैं उनको किट दिया जाता है बैग में 3-4 बुक्स होते हैं इंडियन पैनोरामा का होता है इंटरनेशनल फिल्म का होता है डेलीगेट्स को दिया जाता है लेकिन स्टूडेंट डेलीगेट्स को नहीं दिया जाता है हर साल इसके बारे में
No, because the printing material is limited in edition. Entire, in fact, I don't know. I still need to take a call. Why we print that much of big booklets? Is it really needed? We are digitizing and we are sort of kind of putting everything online. So the quantum has been curtailed down to be very frank, because whatever relevant information is there, we will be putting on our website also. This time we'll be putting LED screen where the entire programming and schedules will be showcased, so that the public can see even from the outside also and while entering into the venue also. So that might be the reason, but I still have to check. But yes, the printing and these all the material have been sort of, every festival is adopting this thing. Earlier, when you used to print 5,000 booklets, they have cut it down to 1,000 only. So the student delegation is for free registration. So probably might be that may be the reason. Otherwise, there is no point or intent of discriminating among anyone.
सर गोवा के गाँव में भी इस साल फिल्म दिखाने आ रही है।
Mhm.
कौन से फिल्म से रिलीज या फिर
List is available. We can share the list with the media if it is fine.
We will share the entire list. It's about 14 films that we have shortlisted, and we will.
क्योंकि बहुत सारे अच्छे एनिमेशन फिल्म इस साल दिखाने वाले हैं द मैरिज और वो गाँव में या फिर
No, no, no. The films which will be showcased in they will be entirely different. They will be they
Popular.
may not be the part of the film festivals. They will be the popular commercial films which has a high success throughout, and the people will be in the open. You don't want a serious kind of cinema to be showcased where the people come, they have fun, and they see the popular movies, and they have a different kind of audience. So accordingly, the movies have been selected for them.
टिकट बुकिंग इज ऑनलाइन और
Online.
It's the same process. Whatever was being done earlier, it's the same thing.
देयर विल बी
Yes, yes, there will be app. It is available. The
App
app
is
is already
available.
there.
App has already been made available on for Android and iOS, and the entire film guide, all the movies that are masterclass schedules, everything is available there. And so we'll shortly be making the ticketing also
So there
live.
is an animation children's movie. What will be the procedure for children to enjoy and watch this movie?
No,
क्या
no, the
वेरिएंट्स
movie, they are not the children's movie. They are the movie on the children's subject. Some or other thing, the children's subject has been portrayed and how that subject is being, dealt by the adults. So, as per the FIAF guidelines, the children's cannot have an access to the International Film Festival because some of the movies are uncensored also. Certain exemptions are being taken, so they are not allowed. Probably they talk about the children's aspect, how the adults oversee and how they foresee these kind of issues which are rising out of children.